Hi ladies, it's Andrea. How are you all doing? Just want to come and have a talk. Did you catch my video on Friday? It was Menopause Day, if you didn't know about it. Yeah, so it's to raise more awareness about menopause and celebrate being in menopause. I think more and more women should celebrate this time of life, celebrate menopause and not be afraid of menopause. I speak to so many women and they can't even say the word menopause because it just fills them with dread and fear. And a lot of women still think that menopause is really hard and there's lots and lots of different symptoms associated with it. And it really doesn't have to be that way. I want to let you know that you can get to menopause and you can still look and feel good. I'm in menopause. I'm 52 next year. And I still feel good. I'm getting healthier every day. I'm healing my body. There's lots of issues that I've had and I've got to grips with. And over the last 10 years, I've been studying this. I've been studying women's hormones and menopause and how it affects your body. And I've worked with quite a few women and I've helped some women and I've put together a 30-day hormone reset. If you want to know more details about that, about all my experience going through menopause myself and the perimenopause years and how different hormones can affect your body during this time. Because a lot of women think that it's just, you just get to 50 and you don't, and that's it. You just go into menopause really quickly in your 50s. And that's not the case at all. It's a transitional period. Your body has to get used to your hormones that are declining over a period of time. And unfortunately, quite a lot of women can go into premature menopause as well, which is really quite sad, especially if you're wanting to have children and that's taken away from you because of premature menopause. And if you've had a full hysterectomy because of some issues you've had, then you will go into menopause as well if you get your ovaries taken away. And so it's a transitional period. It can start any time over the age of 35, and you're not going to experience a lot of symptoms, probably till you get quite close to menopause. Like I say, every woman's different going through this experience, and it all really depends on how you've lived your life during your earlier years from puberty up to this point, how you've had your period, if you've been on the birth control pill, if you've had extreme PMS, if you had how your diet's played out, how stress in your life, your gut health, your gland health, all this plays a big part with your hormone health. And not a lot of women know that it's not just about estrogen and progesterone. There's more hormones than just those that control your sex drive and your menstrual cycle as well. You may go experience menopause the same as your mother. It's not always the case, but like I say, you have your genes from your mother and your father. Your genes are fixed for life, but you can change the way that your genes are expressed. It's called epigenetics, and you'll have this second layer over your genes and the way you live your life. This is the 4 areas that I cover in my hormone reset. I work with women. It's your lifestyle, your mindset, your gut health, toxins in your life, exercise, and your diet. All these things play a massive part with your gene expression and the health of your body, and also the methylation in your body. Your body goes through what's called a methylation every day, and this cycle's ongoing all the time, and it affects the way that your genes are expressed, the way that your cellular health, all your cells, and the energy in your cells, and how you get nutrition in and out of your cells, because you have cells all over your body, in your brain, in your ovaries, in your uterus, in your breasts, cells all over your body, all in your sexual organs, and boosting your fertility and things like that. So you might get an idea of how your mum's gone through it, but you can experience something similar to that, but it can be different for you, depending on your lifestyle and how you've lived your life. Because they did a test about some twins, 2 girl twins, and one of them lived their life a lot differently to the other one. And they did a test over the lifetime of these 2 twin girls, and it proved just how much the way that you live your life and everything can affect your health and the way that your genes are expressed over a number of years. I think one of them smoked and had a bit of partying lifestyle and didn't eat very well, and the other one did something opposite, and then they compared the two. They did lots of blood tests and compared it, and it really affected the other person's health that didn't take care of themselves over this number of years. Like, I'm talking a lot of years, not just like a couple of years, and like 20, 30, 40 years. This is why I've had lots of issues during my perimenopause. It can bring up a lot of health issues, and it did that for me. And I've spent the last nearly 1.5 years really going deep into my body to get myself healed. I found the missing piece that I'd been missing about hormone health and about women's health over the last couple of years, and that was the last piece that I've been wanting, because I've been eating healthily and doing all the right things, everything that I've been studying about herbs, supplements, food, lifestyle, toxins, everything. I still wasn't getting well. So then I found the missing piece, and now I've started changing and the way I'm healing now, and it's made a massive difference in my life. And I want to help you and support you now with all these different areas to help you through your menopause, because there's a lot of myths out there. It's being talked about a lot more at the moment, but there's still a lot of misinformation going around the internet. It's so easy now to read lots of things on the internet, and it's hard to get yourself in a mess and hard to get wondering which is true, what's not true. There are a lot of good stuff about on the internet, but there's some things that are still not quite right. Like, I was speaking to a lady the other day, and she says, oh, I can't eat oats during menopause because it's not going to be good for me, for my weight gain. And that can be an issue for some women. You know, it might affect you if you're struggling to lose weight. If you're eating oats every day, that might not be the best breakfast for you to eat. But if it's working for other women that are healthy, then that's fine. You know, there's no don't eat this and don't eat that. It's how it works for you. It's all about finding a diet that works for you, that you're happy with. There's no one thing that you shouldn't eat and don't eat. Like I say, every woman's different, and you can work out a diet plan that works for you, for your health and your issues and what's going on in your body. If you have any gut health issues or liver health issues, can help and support you with that, help you to identify what's going on. You don't have to struggle during this time with lots and lots of different symptoms. And like I say, you have more hormones than just estrogen and progesterone. You also have insulin, which is your blood sugar regulator. Then you have cortisol, your stress regulator. You have leptin and ghrelin. They both control your appetite and how full you are. And then you have your thyroid, which is your metabolism. It controls your metabolism, temperature in your body, your digestion, your menstruation. Your thyroid does a hell of a lot for your body. And adrenal glands, they work together, the thyroid and your adrenal glands. And your adrenal glands is what's responsible for your mood, your blood sugar regulation, your blood pressure as well, your potassium and sodium in your body. So your adrenal glands do quite a lot as well, and they also manage your stress levels. So if your adrenal glands, there's something problems with your adrenal glands, you've got some adrenal gland weaknesses, you could have like lots of anxiety and depression, and your thyroid can affect your thyroid from working as well. So there's lots of hormones to consider here, and I like to call your symptoms your piece puzzles, and putting together your piece puzzles to look at your symptoms, looking at your hormones and see what's going on in your body, what you're eating, how you're living your life. I work with all these different things to help women, and it's a massive game changer. You just really don't know how much that you can do to affect your symptoms and how you can go through this menopause journey, which can last up to 10 years, maybe longer than that. I think the average age is about 52 for menopause now, something like that, but you can go longer, just depends. Like I said, every woman's different, and I've spoken to women that are still having periods at 55. You might think that, oh, I don't want that, you know, you might not like having periods every month. But, you know, I was quite sad when I lost my periods, to be honest. I don't know whether, I didn't think that was less of a woman or anything like that, but I was quite sad that I lost my periods. You know, it's like, that's it. I'm done now, I think. I don't know. You never know. So you don't have to struggle with weight gain either, because that's another myth that you just think you're going to hit menopause, or you're going to put all this weight on, that's it. You're not going to look good anymore. You're going to struggle. You're going to struggle to lose weight, and that's not the case at all. If you're struggling to lose weight, then, like I say, I cover all these different areas to help women to find the reason why you're struggling to lose weight. It could be gut health, it could be some infection, it could be your thyroid just not working right. Because, like I say, if the thyroid is your metabolism, it keeps your fire burning. There could be something you're eating that your body doesn't like anymore, because in menopause, yes, your metabolism slows down, you lose your muscle mass a lot more quicker, and you're more sensitive to stress and sugar because you've lost a lot of your hormone levels, because your estrogen and progesterone are going so low. And it affects all these things, but there's so much that you can do to help with that. You don't have to gain weight. You can effectively maintain your weight. So don't think that you have to gain weight, because you do not have to at all. I'm here to tell you that you don't have to put up with it, and there's so much you can do to help. Because if you start going on restrictive diets, if you start following a diet, restricting what you're eating, then it can really backfire on you, because it can cause some nutrient deficiencies. And then if you're not giving your body all the building blocks it needs for a healthy hormones, then your hormones are going to go haywire even more, and your body's going to be more imbalanced, and you're going to have more symptoms. So restricting your diet is not a good idea to do at all. Another myth is there's lots of supplements around. I can see that there's lots of supplements made for menopause. So there's a lot of supplements promoted around menopause. So there's lots of different ones called Menopause and menopause supplements, but just be wary of lots of menopause supplements. They might not be beneficial for yourself. It's not good just to start taking a lot of supplements, because they might not be doing your body any good. A lot of them contain a lot of synthetic ingredients and synthetic vitamins that your body doesn't recognize, and you might as well just pour money down the drain, to be honest. You really need to pay attention to the good quality of your supplements, and are they right for you? You really need to work with somebody who understands what's going on in your body, somebody like myself, who can assess where you are, what you've done previously, what some issues that you have, and then I can suggest the best supplements for you to take for your specific needs. So if it's working for another woman, if some woman's taking a supplement, it's working for her, then that's good, but it might not be the right supplement for you. So it's very, very, it's better to work with somebody who knows more about supplements, and not just to take different supplements, especially with lots of ingredients in it, lots of vitamins in it, because those vitamins, they might be doing more harm to your health than what you need, to be honest. And you can't just take a load of supplements in your diet, a lot of vitamins, and expect them to be, oh, this is a multivitamin, it's going to do me good. Yeah, but it might not be doing you any good at all. So you really need to be careful of that. So be wary of lots of these different menopause supplements, that they might not be right for you, and they can contain lots of bad ingredients as well. So then there's HRT to consider as well. Is it right for you? And a lot of women are quite scared to think that HRT is bad for you and not good, but it's more the synthetic HRT that your body doesn't recognize, the progestins. You want to look for more bioidentical hormones. If you talk to your doctor about that, bioidentical hormones, and get your hormones tested properly, then you have a window of about 10 years to consider HRT after you hit menopause. It can be very beneficial for some women to take bioidentical estrogen, can really help if you're struggling with your estrogen levels at menopause. They say you've usually got a 10-year window after you've hit menopause. Then after that, your body can't cope with the hormones after that time. If you go for a long period of time, your hormones are so low, and and then you start putting more hormones in your body. As you're getting older, your body can't handle it then. So I think after the 10-year window, your body just, it can do more harm than good to start taking hormones at that stage. So that, and then it's not really beneficial to start considering that. But if you're a healthy person, you don't have risk of heart disease, blood clots and things like that, then and you've got a healthy weight, you don't have any blood pressure issues, then speak to your doctor about it, and they can recommend, they can do some tests and talk to you about your risks and if you're okay to take HRT. So I wouldn't rule it out, but you can do so much naturally to help with menopause. I've been thinking about it myself, maybe a bit of estrogen to help me boost my levels. I'm not sure at the moment, I'm still considering it, but I've still got quite a lot of time to think about it. And another myth is that you think you might lose your sex drive and you lose your sex life at menopause. This is not true at all. You don't have to lose your sex drive. You can keep your testosterone. You can do a lot to help keep your sex, get your libido back, get your mojo back, as they call it. And yes, you can get some vaginal dryness, but because your vagina is, in your fertile years, your vagina is wrinkly because it's meant to stretch, and it's very moist because it loves estrogen. When your estrogen levels go lower, this is when you can get drier, and as you age, your skin gets thinner, so your vaginal wall will get thinner, and it'll get smoother and not as wrinkly like it was before. You can do so much. You can get little pellets now, estrogen pellets, that you can put inside your vagina to give you a boost of estrogen just in your vagina, not anywhere else in your body. I've spoke to quite a few women that are having great results for their sex life with this. You just put it inside the vagina at night or in the morning, whatever time you want to put it in, away from sex, and let the estrogen work its magic. Yeah, so if you want to consider that, if you're someone's watching and concerned about vaginal dryness and want to keep the sex drive alive, you might want to consider talking to your doctor about some estrogen for your vagina and get some pellets, because they're quite good results with that. So, and they don't have to put up with your symptoms. Like I said before, you don't have to put up with your symptoms. You don't have to, oh, I need to just get on with it. Not much I can do. I was speaking to a lady the other day, and she was just in a bit of a tizzy, and I says, why? You don't have to put up with it. You know, there's so much I can help you with if you want me to, you know, look at where you are with what you're doing. You want some help, you want some suggestions. If you're struggling losing weight, if you're taking some supplements, you don't just have to take supplements and hope that it's going to be the cure for your symptoms. There could be so much more that you can do. You might be missing the puzzle, you might be missing a piece that you just can't figure out yourself. If you want to set up a chat with me, I'm happy to jump on a call with you, to have a chat with you, to talk about some of your symptoms, and just give you some peace of mind to think that you don't have to put up with them. You don't just take a supplement. I see lots of women now just taking supplements and thinking that it's going to help, and if it's not helping you, it might be helping short term, or it might just give you a bit of relief, but you might need to go a bit deeper. You might need to look at some causative factors that, and you can do some more healing with your body. If you're ready to really get, you know, dig deep and get some healing in your body, and then you might not need to take a lot of these supplements, because you can do some healing and get better and reduce some symptoms. So if you want to have a chat about it, then please feel free. I'll put the link below where you can set up a call with me. So thanks for watching today, and have a lovely day wherever you are in the world, or evening or afternoon. So take care, and I'll see you again in another video. See you later.